Welcome back to A Happy Change and thank you for tuning in. If you've been following along with my journey so far, you'll know that I am recovering from depression and anxiety. And in order to achieve that, I am taking a medication. So I take Sertraline, sometimes known as Zoloft, and I'm also making other changes in my life. And what I want this channel to do is hopefully inspire you to make some changes that allow you to move forward, allow you to feel better and progress. So over the first week of taking Sertraline, I did a daily vlog, checked in, told people where I was at and what I was feeling at that time. And one of the things that I talked about was having this sudden headspace, because you're not worrying about how am I going to get better. It's kind of in the hands now of the doctor. You've had that brave step of speaking to someone. You know the medication is going to kick in at some point down the line. And you have this weight off your shoulders, but also room left in your brain to think about other stuff. And I talked about the positive things that you can fill that space with. But inevitably, if there's a vacuum to be filled, there could be negative things that creep in as well. And one of the things that I wanted to just briefly talk about and hopefully set an action for you, set a task, a challenge if you like, is this idea of isolation and loneliness. So we live in a society where mental health issues, whilst lots of people struggle with them, the sharing of those challenges is still something that is quite rare. In the last week, I've had more conversations with strangers on the internet through my YouTube comments than I have with the people that I've known for years, because it just feels safer. I feel less vulnerable. Those things can snowball. If I think about my social life, the way it's declined over the last 2 years, what I can put it down to is I never tried. And eventually people gave up. You're on your road to recovery now. And actually, it's a great opportunity to just be honest and be open about the struggles that you've had. I'm going to ask you to do that in a moment. I'm going to ask you to think of someone that you can speak to about the way that you felt and about your hopes for the future, and ask you to be honest and open with them. In order to do that, I'm going to share what happened to me today. I've got that one friend that reaches out often, that messages me regularly, checks in with me, invites me to everything, even though I say no every time. And I thought, actually, that's the person that I need to speak to today. So I sent them a message today. Hey man, I know I am super unreliable and you've made loads of effort to see me and chat. I just wanted to say I really appreciate it. I've not been too good lately and for a long time. So whilst I'm trying to get better, it means a lot that you keep checking in and suggesting things. And just that openness alleviated that fear I have of losing someone, of losing another friend, of missing out on future opportunities because I still say no. Actually, what it's meant is that I don't have that fear anymore, because I know this person will be there, and I now know that they have a better understanding of what it is that I'm going through. So I want you to have a think, if you are feeling brave enough, about how open you are about the conversations that you have with the people around you. Who is it that's probably worrying about you right now? Or who is it that's always offering you social opportunities that maybe you turn down, that you feel comfortable checking in with and just letting them know what it is that you've gone through and the direction that you're headed? You don't have to do it. Like, it's not an obligation if you watch this video, but I do want you to think about it as an opportunity. Who's that person who reaches out to you? And perhaps they know the full story, but send them a message just to say hi and just to say, thanks for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.